Welcome everyone, this is Andrew here with Spark Finance. And did you hear that they say Elon Musk could cure cancer with a single tweet? The thing is, he only tweets about stonks and investment memes. So that's what we're going to be talking about today here, is the influence that influencers have in the marketplace, and in particular, how Elon Musk rattles the markets. Elon Musk has a huge Twitter following. Right now, he has about 48.5 million subscribers, or rather followers, on the platform. And the president of the United States right now only has 29.1 million. He has a bigger following than the president of the United States. So what happens when you have, depending on the day, the world's richest man issue tweets that people take as the best signal to buy into whatever he is speaking about? So let's go through some of his most famous tweets here that recently occurred and how they affected the marketplace and the outsized influence that these kind of big name individuals can have. So first up, we have Bitcoin. This is the one we have to talk about. Starting back in December 20th, 2020, Elon Musk started to tweet about the cryptocurrency Bitcoin. He put out several tweets showing that he was tempted to get into and buy the cryptocurrency. So on top of that, he continued a couple times to tweet about it. And then another CEO, Michael Saylor from MicroStrategy, they had been known to be investing in Bitcoin, was publicly speaking to Elon how to put large multi-million-dollar investments into Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin on December 20th was $23,477 a coin. That's right when these tweets were coming out. Keep in mind, the all-time high for Bitcoin was made like 30 days earlier on November 30th, 2020, when it surpassed $20,000 a coin. So it was just a little bit above the all-time high that it had ever hit at the time. So 10 days from when he put out these tweets starting December 20th, Bitcoin went to $28,840 per coin. That's up about 22%. Pretty amazing return right there in just 10 days. Then Elon changed his bio to hashtag Bitcoin, and then a Bitcoin symbol that he had on his bio, along with an anime picture of something to do with Bitcoin as his profile picture. Going even further out, that was on like January 29th when he changed the bio in 2021. February 8th, 2021, his company, Tesla, which he's CEO of, announced that they had purchased $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin as cash reserves for their company. Now, this was huge news because there's only a few companies that have done this, about 20 in total in the US, and he was now one of them. And that was a huge purchase, $1.5 billion worth. So Elon Musk continues to tweet about Bitcoin here and there. He made a tweet on Bitcoin, Mt. Gox exchange that went bankrupt in the past, and making jokes about it, making memes. The price of Bitcoin right now is $48,209 per Bitcoin. That is up 105% from Elon Musk's first tweets about the cryptocurrency. Pretty nice return. Then we have Elon also tweeting about Dogecoin, another cryptocurrency, on December 20th, when the price of Dogecoin was 0.0046 per coin. That's less than a penny per coin. Now, Dogecoin is kind of funny because it's basically, it was like a joke and it turned into a real thing that people invest in. Elon continued to tweet about Dogecoin for the next few months and making memes about it as well. He even tweeted that he purchased some Dogecoin for his son, and the coin shot up 16% the day after that news broke. So, I mean, right there you can see the direct effect on the price of Dogecoin. On February 8th, 2021, Dogecoin hit an all-time high of 0.0849 per coin. People were discussing how, oh man, Dogecoin is going to go up to $1 a coin, which would be unheard of. That would be a crazy amount. The potential return from December's tweet till this period was 1,745%. Man, that's just crazy. So Dogecoin is currently now at 0.0508. So it's about 5 cents. That is still up 1,000% since when he first mentioned it in December. Next up, we have a tweet, use Signal. That's all it said on January 7th, 2021. Now, Signal is an encrypted messaging service that is actually not a publicly traded company. But that didn't stop investors from basically going crazy over this idea that they got from the gospel word of Elon Musk, right? So a lot of investors went into the public markets and they found a company called Signal Advance under the ticker symbol SIGL. So that one's publicly traded. They assumed maybe he's talking about this because what else does Elon Musk have to do besides just give us like hot stock tip advice, right? So they went and they piled into Signal Advance stock. This is a company that has one employee. It was worth about $55 million when that tweet first came out. And keep in mind, Elon Musk was not even talking about this company. Well, the valuation went from $55 million to $3.164 billion because the shares of the stock went up so much in price. It went up a total of 5,643%. And this had something that was nothing to do with what he was actually tweeting about here. He was tweeting about an app on a phone, not this software company. Now, the day before the tweet, on January 7th, 2021, the stock was at 60 cents a share. The high that the stock price reached on January 11th, just a few days later, was $70.85. You see how fast, just in a few days, stock went from 60 cents to over $70 a share. Today, the company is valued at around $165 million with a share price of $1.79. That's still up 198% from when those original tweets came out. There's a lot of these ones that are having some good returns here, right? Next up, we have GameStop, which Elon tweeted about on January 26, 2021. The close on that specific day for GameStop was $147.98. That was around the whole GameStop short squeeze fiasco that was going on with, it was retail investor, the Robinhood investor against big hedge funds and taking them down. Elon Musk must have really liked this because a lot of short sellers were going against Elon Musk's company Tesla, and he was very outspoken about hating short sellers. He even made shorts that he was selling on his website. So GameStop hit $483 a share on January 28th, 2 days after that announcement that he made. That is up around 225% from the time of the tweet. Right now, GameStop is at $137.74. So that's down about $10 or 7% from when the tweet actually happened. But still, it's not that much. And if you got out early, you could have made a quick buck. Then on January 31st to February 13th, Elon Musk spoke about this new app that was out called Clubhouse, which is an audio-only social media platform. And the thing is, this is also a private startup company right now. It's just getting kind of footing and a lot of bigwigs are using it. And he was talking about it and working with other people on it. So after these tweets, people were like, how can I invest in this? And they went to the publicly traded stock of Clubhouse Media Group, stock ticker symbol CMGR. That was a completely different company, but it didn't matter. The stock price went up 1,000% after Elon Musk's tweets. So even though, just because it had a similar name, people drove up the price of this stock, which is pretty crazy. The stock used to be about $2 a share in the beginning of January. Then it went up to a high of $27.40. Look at that giant difference there. The stock right now is currently at around $14.90 a share. That's still up a crazy 645% from those early like $2 lows. So even if you just get this after the tweet and held it till now, you would still be making money potentially on this. One of the overall questions in all of this is Elon Musk just trying to kind of troll markets when he makes these posts or these memes? Or is he being serious? Is he trying to offer people advice? And does that even really matter, right? It seems like the most speculative options out there on his tweets, the ones that were just related to the name of something that he said, not even the underlying asset that he was talking about, went up the most and had the potential for the most rewards, where other items that were better investments maybe didn't do quite as well, although they still fared all right. Remember back in 2018, Elon Musk received a fine because he said that he was going to take Tesla private at $420 a share. And the SEC went after him and issued a fine. So are these new tweets going to speed up the regulatory scrutiny over this and maybe have more fines coming out, or or maybe prevent people from being able to do this type of thing. And it's a good thing that he didn't take the company private there, because since then, the stock has returned about a 600% return, with the stock price being about $600 a share versus the $420 before, along with a 5-for-1 stock split. So they actually made 600% return if you kept it. So is the person that trades based on Elon Musk's tweets the fool or the smart one when they can make these outsized returns in a very short period of time? I mean, some of these things in less than a month, you can make 100% return. So is that person the fool or the smart one that is trying to act on that? Because if you can get out before people realize, the flaw of that maybe you were purchasing the wrong stock that didn't even have to do with what he was saying, it doesn't matter if it went up 1,500% and you can get out at 800% or 400%, or even if you just held a lot of those until now and they're still up significantly. So the question here is, this is a giant influence on the markets, and we've seen this, and I have it in my other video on the Pokemon and collectible card craze, baseball, basketball cards that really spiked up in 2020 because of influencers like was Logan Paul coming out and purchasing Pokemon cards and other items. So we're seeing this 2021 world where these influencers are having great effects on asset prices and driving them to crazy highs. So I thought this was something that was interesting to look back a little bit on and see how it did over time, all the way up to today or right after he made those original tweets. If you want to check out some other videos, I'll put some up on my channel. Stay tuned for more business news, investing, personal finance, and economics. This is Andrew with Spark Finance. I'm out.